Hello everyone, welcome to Punjabi Girl in Germany. I'm Rosie Bhatt. I have been living in Germany for 5 years, so I thought I should share my experience, how I came here, how I survived in this country, did I face any problems, and how I tackle those problems. So I will be sharing all this. Actually, not everything because 5 years is a long time. So I cannot share all the experiences, but I will be sharing some important ones. Let me first tell you how I came to Germany. So I came to Germany in 2019 as a student. Before that, I applied for Germany student visa in 2015. That got rejected because of some documents issues. And at that time, even German embassy was so strict. Actually, I was missing one document. So I told them, okay, can I share this document via email or maybe you can print it out for me? So they straight away said, no, we are not here to print out your documents. So but they gave me around half an hour to go outside and get my document print, but they were very strict and they were even asking me questions in English, German and Punjabi as well. So my interview took around 2 hours, so I knew that I'm not gonna make it. Well, I went to Singapore after that and then came back, so tried again. Yes, I did. But I got lucky. I got visa for Germany, so I came here in 2019. After living in Singapore, I didn't found Berlin very beautiful because Singapore is very advanced and beautiful. So, but with time I started liking Berlin because it has its own beauty and architecture. So yeah, I started liking it after some time. So everyone have their own experiences. Actually, it's true, people have difficulties to find apartments in Germany, especially in Berlin, because Berlin is a multicultural state and everybody coming from another countries want to live in Berlin. Luckily, it wasn't the case for me. My sister was living in Germany already. She came 3 months before me, so she had an room, so I shared the room with her. Yeah, after some time we had to change, we have to move, and then we really struggled to find an apartment. But I had my own battles because when I came to Germany, my house registration Anmeldung was at another apartment, and that person wasn't giving me my all the letters. So I opened my bank account, but I wasn't receiving any document from the bank, and just because of that I visited 3 times to Ausländerbehörde, like foreigner office. At that time there were no appointments portal. We had to go early morning to Ausländerbehörde, queue there for 2-3 hours, and then you get a kind of token, and if you get the token you will get an appointment for same day. If you didn't get the token, then you have to come next time. So if there was 2 days in a week you could go without appointment and then queue there and get the appointment. But now you can book the appointments. Still, it's very difficult to find appointments, but yeah, you can book those. So let's move to another thing. I completed my degree already. I have studied in a private university. I didn't get admission in private at this time. Previously, when I applied, I got admission, but at that time I didn't get the visa. So yeah, this time I didn't have the public university, but I was studying in private one. I had to pay a lot of university fees. It was approx 7,000 euros per year. So also everybody when I come to Germany is asking me how much are the expenses. So yeah, in my case it was 7,000, but it depends on your university and the course you are choosing. And also you need to have around 11,900 presently in your block account. And then there are other expenses like your apartment's rent, insurance, your transportation fees. If you are coming in public university, then you don't have to pay for your transportation, but if you are in private university, in some of the university you need to pay for your transportation by yourself. And then other your personal expenses like food, your shopping and everything, that's also depends on you. So let's talk about work now. I had some experience in restaurants when I was living in Singapore, and also I knew German language as well because previously when I applied for public university, my study was going to be in German. So yeah, I was learning German back then, but then when my visa got rejected, I stopped learning. So I knew the language but wasn't really fluent. So yeah, it was little easier for me to find a job in Berlin. Well, I started in a Indian restaurant, and they were not paying me much, but then I changed to a Mexican restaurant. So yeah, I was earning good there. Even the service levels were different from Singapore. And then yeah, I learned with time and was doing really good in my job. So finally I completed my studies, and now I'm working in a really good company. This is my first full-time job. I have never worked in India in any company, so not really aware of Indian work culture, but here work culture in Germany is really good. Yeah, my job is quite flexible. If you want, I can share another video how I found the job and how my job experience is. So what kind of problems I faced when I came to Germany? So everybody faced a problem finding an apartment, which I didn't face. Secondly, there can be a language issue. If you're new to a country, people here don't like speaking English, and then you don't know German, so it can be little difficult. But in my case, yes, in the beginning I also faced a language barrier. I learned the language in 2013 or 14, and I came to Germany in 2019, so it is like 4 5 years gap. Wasn't really comfortable speaking in German. So yeah, if I'm going to Ausländerbehörde or house registration office, I went there, I spoke in English, and the officer, she was quite angry. I wasn't understanding what she was saying in German, and she even threw the documents on the table and was a bit rude. But yeah, I know later with time I have understand that it's just the language, it's not the people. Also, if I'm going to bank, they also don't want to speak English. So yeah, I experienced some rudeness from the Germans, that I can say it was because of language. But I have learned many good habits from the Germans also, like they love reading books. And if you are in trains, and you will see less people using phone and more people reading books. So this is the really good habit which I learned from Germans. And also they are very healthy. Why? Because they like riding bike. So in India, riding a bike is like lower status, but here in Germany, people working on high posts, they might have Mercedes or something, but they still like to ride bike, and they also ride bike to the office as well. So yes, this is a very good habit which I learned from Germans. There are some shocking things also which I experienced here in Germany, like people like to split their bills. As I have worked for 3 4 years in a restaurant, I have seen people splitting the bills. Sometimes they do half or they just pay for whatever they had. Even if you are a couple and they still pay for their own. Yes, this is a very strange thing which I experienced here. So also there are some naked swimming pools and some naked lakes also, where you can go naked. And I cannot imagine doing this, but yeah, people here go naked. And there is even a parade also where everybody is naked and they are walking on the streets. Well, overall I would say it has been very good experience for me coming to Germany, living here, learning their culture, learning the language as well. I would say right now I am quite settled down. I have my job, and one coolest thing about living in Germany is you can travel to another 28 countries without any visa. You just need to have your ID with you, and you can travel to any Schengen country. And I have been to 3 4 countries already. In the beginning it was difficult. I had to pay my university fees. I was working and studying only. So after I found job, so I then started traveling. So it is actually very beautiful, have nice architecture. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in next one. Bye bye. Thank you.